Hi, Bernd Wahler. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, Lirone. How are you today?
I'm very honored to have you here with me, Bernd Wahler, veteran in the global sports industry. He worked for Adidas for over 20 years. He was the former senior vice president for innovation and then became the CMO overseeing global marketing campaigns and operations. I invited you here today to discuss generally how Adidas is innovating, but specifically on the collaboration with Allbirds around the Futurecraft footprint low carbon shoes. And I wanted to ask you a few questions around that. So the first one would be, why did it take Adidas relatively long time to create such shoes which are environmental friendly and with low carbon?
It's a good question. First of all, I think it's great that now they do a partnership with Allbirds and that they really put a shoe on the market which has a very low footprint. And of course, it took quite a while because, first of all, it's not that easy. And secondly, it involves a lot of different parties from the suppliers, the manufacturers, and so on. And actually, doing environmentally more friendly products has been on the agenda for Adidas for many, many years. It started with working with the usual partners along the supply chain. And, of course, to innovate, I think the mentality changed towards innovation as well. In the past, they were very concerned. You had a lot of lawyers and the legal department involved to make sure that everything sort of is secret and confidential till it's launched on the market. And now to see collaborations like with Allbirds shows you that the way companies innovate is more open and involves different parties. And I think that's an excellent sort of progress that has been made. And the product that's on the market, I think, is proof of that.
Thank you so much. So with that in mind, how does Adidas keep innovating? Is there any internal process to provoke creativity or new ideas? How do they do it?
Oh yeah, it's first of all, it's a priority for the company, and it has been for, I think, from the beginning. The founder, Adi Dassler, I mean, he was a true innovator who worked with athletes every day, listened to them about their needs and the products that could help them to perform better. And with that, there is a tradition to innovation. And of course, as the competition grew, the need for innovation became bigger and bigger. And of course, there is an internal process. It has been steered along big sporting events like Olympic Games or the World Cup in football. But in the meantime, I think it's much more than that, and like a process for every 2 years. It's a constant process to innovate and to be in contact, I think, with key people in the industry in different areas to constantly innovate. And to innovate, I think it's almost a sport within Adidas. It's people are very competitive and they have a lot of fun to innovate and come with new products, relevant products to the market.
So it's sport within the sports company. I like it.
Absolutely.
And Bert, one last question is, do you have any takeaways about innovation and growth in such companies for innovators or CEOs that are listening or watching us right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that is really important is to be open to new ideas, also from the outside. And I think in today's world, you have many more opportunities to have great sources and to get ideas, and to partner up is really important. I think you see it in other industries as well. For example, in the car industry, in the past, people were also very concerned about the competition. In the meantime, you have companies they innovate together. They have projects where they share knowledge and put resources together just to be faster and to come up with innovative products sooner, and also in a more economic way than in the past.
Thank you so much, Bernd Wahler, a veteran in the global sports industry and former Senior Vice President of Innovation and CMO at Adidas. It has been a great pleasure.
My pleasure. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Keep innovating.